Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Frostpunk. Alright, steel wreckage was depleted over there, which means we actually have another automaton available. So we'll go ahead and put him over here on this gathering post, I believe. I like that idea. Right now, there's nothing for him to gather, but we got people over here about to work the coal thumper. And they're going to change that. Right quick, they will. Alright. Perfect. Actually, I should probably do it the other way around for now. But I think that's going to be okay. We'll let them work that. I could go ahead and just make another automaton. We do have a couple of steam cores left. We don't have any coming home yet, though. We have these refugees out here. We got to resolve the situation with the incoming refugees. So we got scouts heading toward them now. They'll reach them in actually 30 minutes. It's going to be pretty great. Got a very cold symbol over a building here. This bunkhouse, a little chilly. Let's go ahead and upgrade it to a house. That should actually solve that problem. Okay, power generator is at maximum. The scouts have arrived at the frozen pond. Oh, it's the other one's heading toward the people. My bad. Okay, lots of things to sort out here. What's our next research? Generator safety bypass. Yeah, let's get this so that we can stress out the generator a little bit longer, a little bit harder. Let's check out this frozen pond. It's a new landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some promising locations from here. I see nothing. So, apparently not. Alright. Well, since there's nothing else, let's head back home. Those scouts are going to head back. We got 2 people who are homeless. About to fix that. We also have 4 workshops working in a very shop-like manner. It's pretty great. I'm thinking we might want to go ahead and get some more resources here. In fact, we could go ahead and put automatons back onto some of these buildings. Got one on the sawmill here. Or take the automatons off, I should say. Now, we got 2 of them on sawmills. We should be getting plenty of wood. And we're actually okay on steel generation, too. Our food generation is popping. I'm not even worried about that. And our coal generation is still doing all right. As long as our coal generation is primarily done by automatons, which it, for the most part, is, we should be okay. So I think if we can keep rocking that, life will be good. Got another 22 hours before we can pass another law, so that's going to take a while. Let's check out how toasty we are. Wow. This is pretty darn good. Some of these thumpers, some of these buildings back here could be a little bit better, but they're doing all right. Every place that's been upgraded to a house seems to be doing fine. Let's see, these cookhouses are only livable. I believe we can go ahead and upgrade the insulation in those, which will probably be our next research. The vandalized agitator's been repaired, which is great. Watchdog. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsman a stuffed toy dog, telling him that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. Seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. He's good. Yeah, you gotta love it. How can you not? In fact, you know what? Let's find our guardhouse here. One of them. Oh, no, we gotta wait. Cooldown is 1 full day, so we gotta wait a while before we can send out another patrol, but that's okay. We got complete content. We got a lot of hope. Maybe not maxed out on hope, but we got quite a bit going. Let's see, what it would take for another automaton here. We would need 95 steel, which is going to take a while. Our steel generation is not exactly top marks, but it is going up, so, you know, it's kind of hard to complain. And our coal generation is rising. Okay, safety bypass has been researched. So now our generator is pumping out as much heat as it possibly can. Which means it's time to look at other integrations. We could upgrade our automaton and integrate, or yeah, our automaton integration. That was the right word. which will increase their efficiency by 90%, which is tempting. We could make our sleds go even faster, which is also slightly tempting. But I think we need to go ahead and get some insulation going. We can insulate our houses. I feel like we gotta do that. Houses will be even warmer. Because it's gonna just get colder. I mean, it's already 60 right now. It's a negative 60, by the way. In case you weren't sure. Oh, this thumper is full. Alright, well, the workday's over there, so... it's all well and good, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really, really good research. Let's go ahead and speed things up here while the workday is done. Coal is slightly dropping at night, but that's kind of expected. Refugees from Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars, the polar explorer Nasson warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. We can let everyone in. 70 people, 30 of them ill. Discontent will rise, but hope will rise. Only the healthy ones, 40 people, will come in. Discontent will rise only a little bit, but hope will fall slightly. Or tell them to leave. That'll just make hope fall. Well, discontent will rise if I let everyone in, but we can heal these people. We have really good hospitals. Hope we won't regret it. I don't think we will. Couldn't have done it any other way. We have a lot more workers now. We have a lot of homeless, but we have a lot more workers. So I'm hoping that's going to work out for us. In fact, we should probably consider throwing down another thumper. And just doing another set of this. Yeah, let's do it. Thumper. And then gathering post. Gathering post. Roads. Connecting all of them. We'll have people working there. And then, I think after that, we need another steam hub. And I think putting it over here is a great idea, because now I can surround it with houses. Check it out. Oh, we only have enough resources to convert an existing building, because we don't have the steel right now. Actually, converting an existing building is a good idea anyway. Let's convert one of these houses in the back. Alright. Got some of our boys and girls at home. Let's disband them for now. We'll get the wood. We could use the labor. What's going on here? No gatherable resources. All right, so I'm going to switch this around now. Gathering post here. Move the automaton to the thumper. Max workers, please. I think having the thumpers work on the automatons, I mean that the other way around, of course, is probably our best course of action there. All right. For now, just workers on the gathering post in all these buildings. Okay. Good, good, good. We have 19 people hungry. Well, we're going to get them taken care of. I'm not too worried. We have plenty of food. Plenty of food. Food is not a thing. And then we can build some houses over here. Building it over here will destroy some of the wood. Oh, okay. Well, then let's not let that happen. How about you say? A couple more houses. Let's go ahead and connect them to the street like that. You know what? We'll do this as well, because we might as well. There we go. All right. Research is getting done. More houses are getting built. Things are going all right. Got over 1,000 wood to gather here, so we're fine on that. More people have been put to work. And something regarding law and order has happened. An angry rant. Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law? The workhouses? That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. Well, we can either let him speak to raise discontent, or chase him away and lower hope. You know what? Let him talk his lies. I'm not afraid. Scouts have returned to the city. 200 wood and 100 tasty, tasty food. that we will convert into, actual edible food here shortly. Anyway, that's all right. Throw out your lies. I'm not scared of you. Patrol time. Oh, look, there goes that discontent. You loser. House insulation researched. Houses are nice, warm, and toasty. Healthcare insulation. Should probably have that. Yeah, in fact, most of our research now is probably going towards insulation. Straight up. We have 32 people still homeless, 3 people hungry. We have plenty of food for them. And 19 people sick without health care. We have plenty of engineers. We should have another infirmary somewhere. And we're getting it insulated, so I think we could put it just about anywhere where we have a little bit of heat. Which, actually, is not that many options for. I guess we could put it here, but it would destroy some wood. Would this... I think this would heat us up. Yeah, let's put it back here. Yeah, that's comfortable. Beautiful. Get a road going back there. We have an infirmary in the front and an infirmary in the back. Makes sense. We have plenty of coal, it looks like, too. About a day worth. I mean, I'd like a little bit more than that, but, we got what we got. Okay. Another infirmary running. All of the people who are sick are being taken care of. We can actually go ahead, once they're in treatment, and give them some extra rations as well. Can't hurt. As long as we got it to spare, at least, it can't hurt. Where's our other infirmary at? Let's see. I see houses. There's a medical post, which we could probably get rid of and upgrade to an infirmary now that I think about it, although I don't think it would fit in the same space. We got another infirmary over here, don't we? Or do we just have the one? No, this was from so long ago. I can't remember. Anyway, let's give them some extra food. There you go. Oh, geez, another wave of refugees from Frostland. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one. Many of them are victims of frostbite. That's not good. Nasson led us north because his years of exploring the Arctic had taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? 70 people again. 25 of them ill. 25 of them gravely ill. Discontent will rise. I could let only the healthy ones in, or I could let them all leave. I think this time, that's too many sick ones. And we don't have the medical facilities for them all. I'm going to just let the healthy ones in. Hope falls a tiny bit. But discontent is fine. It does mean that we need more houses, which is something that I was not really looking forward to building more of, but you gotta do what you gotta do, Build 2 more houses, and you know what? Let's convert some more of these bunk houses to normal houses for now. Does make some people temporarily homeless. They'll deal with it. Because workers, thankfully, do work throughout the night. Alright. Today will be a good day. I can feel it. I hope you're right. We are actually full of raw food, which means we could use another cookhouse, of all things. So, let's get that. Cookhouse. Where can you go? You can go here. Yeah. I don't know if you're actually going to be warm there. You're not. So we will go ahead and, once it's built, we'll go ahead and put the heater on in there. Hopefully that's enough to get it where people can work. It is not nearly enough. All right, deconstruct it. That's just not going to work. I don't want to build another... Wow, I didn't realize these places were too cold. Well, they're not freezing. Not yet. What's up? An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with her fist when they brought her in. I would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in and day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. Could punish her, hope would fall. Reprimand the guards, Or skip this district on patrol. Well, that will be not that useful. We'll go ahead and reprimand the guards. We don't need that much hope, and I don't want to completely cut out that place. Let's see. It is law passing time. I don't think we need triage. Dueling law, House of Pleasure. We don't need any of those. I think we're good on adaptation. So let's look at purpose. We could make prisons. We would have to build a prison if we did that. I'm not sure what I think about that. We could hire foremans to increase work efficiency. We could do the Pledge of Loyalty. You know what? It'll raise a little bit of discontent, but I think it's fine. Wrongdoers can now redeem themselves. Everyone should report crimes, but this law goes too far. You want us to rat on each other? I'll never do that. Okay, yeah, no, we're just okay with criminals. That's perfectly fine. No, that's good. You can be okay with criminals. Who cares? What is hothouse selection? I suppose we could get a industrial hothouse to make it even better. Wow, it takes 2 steam cores, but produces 60 food per day. I mean, it would be a nice upgrade. We could also do... Ooh, infirmary mechanization. They'll hire less people. We actually don't need that. Let's get infirmary checklist. It'll help them heal faster. Alright. Propaganda center's not needed right now. We don't need to raise hope. If anything, we need to fight back discontent. We made some unpopular decisions, but it's alright. It happens. Go ahead and head to these refugees. Take you 5 hours to reach them. It's all well and good and well. Let's see. We got the sawmill working here. We got the coal thumper working here. Although nobody's gathering because nobody really can right now. No gatherable resources. This thumper is working. So, it is trying its best. What more could you ask? Let's see. What could I do over here? We got this little spot where there's no heat, no food, nothing being used here. And I'm not sure I am a big fan of it. But at the same time, there's very little space for expansion. I'm not really using all of these trees. Yeah, the ones on this side of the road are not being used at all. So I could just knock those down for more resources of a different type, or more building, I should say. I can fit something right here as well. Can I fit a cookhouse here? Nope. Hey, can't say I didn't try. I fit a house here. Nope. What could I fit there? It's an odd shape. Maybe a medical post. No, that couldn't even fit there. So it'd have to be something small, like a watchtower or a guard station. That won't even fit. That looks like it would fit there. Those look like they would totally fit there. I think you're just trying to sell me something that I'm not trying to buy. Alright. What's going on back here? The sawmill is depleted. Go ahead and deconstruct it. And I think we are good on wood for quite a while. With that sawmill deconstructed, tell you what. Let's go ahead and put this automaton on this gathering post here. Let that happen basically automatically. Storage limit is reached. Not completely. Alright, we're feeding people. We got 471 people. We have 440 food and 200 raw food that can become another 400 rations. So we're doing fine there. I really think the cookhouse is the next thing we need to build. And I guess we can put it over here. I kind of feel like building another infirmary, too, because there's probably going to be more people. Tell you what. Can I fit an infirmary here? A couple of houses here and here. Okay, so that totally uses up that space. That's good. And then I could maybe fit another cookhouse actually nowhere? What about this spot over here? Oh, Jesus, the third wave. Third group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nassin, is not among them. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who are too ill to travel, Nassin among them. God have mercy on us all. The great frost is coming. Should we let them in? 60 people, 50 of them gravely ill. Good Lord. Discontent will raise considerably. Can only let 10 people in. We'll let the healthy ones in again. Hope actually did not hurt that badly there. Sir, we can now clearly see what the refugees were running from. The great frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Oh. Okay. That's definitely a great frost. We could send people to some of these places. We have time. Maybe. Oh yeah, we do have time. Send it to the Deep Hollow. We'll go ahead and create another scout group as well. Send them to the Snow Burrows. Alright, so we have another research to do once we have time. Alright. So that's going to be rough. Temperature's going to drop by 20 in a couple of... Oh, it just went up a little bit. I didn't even notice that. Nice. So right now, everyone's fairly cozy. I appreciate that. The Gray Frost is tempting to rough us up a bit. So I'm thinking building this infirmary was probably a good idea. Alright. A couple more houses. We only have 22 people who are homeless right now. Which sounds bad, but is actually quite excellent. Still have some people getting sick. Polly Bray, you work in the workshop. It's cold in there. Which workshop are you working in? This one? Yeah, I can see why it'd be a little cold in there. Let me look at our economy here. I haven't used this pretty much at all, but I want to see. Wow, steam hubs are using 2,000 coal per day. The generator itself is only using 57. Our coal consumption is 2,600 per day. Our coal gain is 2,800 per day. I think I can afford another generator. Or another hub, I should say. Let's build one more steam hub over here. Because this place doesn't have any heat yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a steam hub there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the workshop over here. In its domain. There we go. We're going to dismantle this one. That'll prevent people from getting sick over there. Any other places where there are cold people working? I think these are all... Oops, these are all automatons right now, right? Yes. These all seem to be automaton worked, which is fine. We won't survive this. How will we manage against that monstrosity? Well, we'll manage. I know it's big and scary. But we got some things going for us here. Namely, you got me. And I know what I'm doing, at least in theory. Alright. That hub is up. Coal gain, 37. We'll see how it is at night, but we might actually need more automatons. And we have no more steam cores, which is rough. Because we kind of used them in the infirmary, didn't we? Yeah. You know what? We don't need this medical post anymore. Let's deconstruct this one. Where's the infirmary that was back here? I'm going to deconstruct... I don't know. Kind of feel like deconstructing them and using the steam cores for automatons instead. But it's a tough choice. We are full on raw food. So once again, we need a freaking cookhouse. I think it's about time we actually just go ahead and make one. Let's see, we got some deconstruction going on. There's no way the cookhouse is fitting down there. So we'll go ahead and just put it where we can, which is right here. Then we can build some houses behind it, I think. Pretty sure there's room for that. And then, you know what, if we take down this little piece of road. So, check it. We go around here. Then around here like this. Connect that. And then we want to deconstruct some road. So, there we go. Dismantle this little piece of street here. We can build some stuff there as well. Then it's research time. And we have a new... There it is. Stereoscopic lenses. We need 100 steel. Let's let that get built. Alright. Everyone should be warm right now. Temperature's about to take a big old dump, so we need to be prepared for that. All these places are livable. More food's getting made. You know what? I want to put a resource depot, but we need that steel for the research. Alright, learn these lenses. We really need a resource depot now. We actually need to store more coal. I feel like we're just going to want a lot of bloody coal. And you know what? These resource depots do not need any heat to them. So, let's plop them down and get them filled with coal. Well, we're gonna plop down another one probably for some steel. Not steel. Some food as well. A group of barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug into piles of snow. The price of survival. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder they're still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding wasteland. It won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. It's 12 workers and 7 children. Man, you had to put 7 children in there. We don't bring them back, but only because there's kids. Got 102 children. You know what? We don't have that many child shelters right now, do we? Should, probably consider changing that. I can put a child shelter here. Where else can I put a child shelter that would be warm? I can put a house here. Oh, that is glorious. Little spot opened up a place for a house. I don't know about that. No one's discontent, so I do need to upgrade these buildings too. Oy! So much to do to prepare for this frost. Alright, I think our next step is to keep building resource depots. I'm going to build another one here. This one's going to be for food. What's up? Runaway child. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she's always very impulsive, and she scares easily. I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. He'll die, too. Could stop him. He'll be prevented from leaving the city, but hope will fall. We could equip him for the journey. 30 food rations. Or we could ignore him. We have the rations. Let's give it to him. Hope that he makes it. You know, it's a scary thing. Thinking your child just ran out there. Okay, we're going to put food rations in here. We found the deep hollow. The terrain drops suddenly into a deep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. These people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them did not survive the crash, but it seems like we could rescue the wounded. That is, if we strap them to our sleds and bring them to our city quickly. Oh my goodness. I'm going to make an unpopular decision here. I'm going to leave them and explore these camps. We'll just pretend we didn't do that, okay? Pretend we didn't! We got another law we can pass here. New order. With the introduction of the new order, all who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue, without which the city can't survive. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Hope will never be a problem again. A public execution space will be built. Some public enemies will die. Some people will be compelled to fight this law. Some of them will die. Welcome to the New World Order. There will be blood. Sir, people are rioting in the streets and demanding that you stop this law. They say that order is about people working together to survive, and not one man using people's lives as resources, seizing more power for himself, and killing freedom. Roughly a quarter of our people are determined to fight. The others are silent. Well, we could not make hasty decisions. If we sign the law, people will die. You know what? We can wait on this for now. We have a lot of hope. If hope was low, then we could consider it. But I think right now, with how much hope we have, we might not need that. We could get the foreman. There was really nothing over here in adaptation that we need. We could get ceremonial funerals. That will cut down the loss of hope caused by death, but right now we're having very few deaths, and if we can keep it that way, we have nothing to worry about. We really don't need the dueling law at all. That'll just cause more deaths. So, right now, I think we're doing all right. All right, here comes a great chill. Down to 70. It's going to rise back up to 60 here in a couple of days. Let's go ahead and give the cookhouse here a heater. Coal production seems to be all right. We can hold 6,300 coal now, and we should be converting the raw food into rations very quickly at this point. All right. That is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Frostpunk. Our city grows, and we continue to make advancements in storage capacity. We need food. We need coal to survive this incoming Great Frost. Will we make it? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. If you enjoyed this episode of Thet Plays Frostpunk, make sure to let me know by giving a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more. Until next time, folks, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Thet Plays Frostpunk. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.